Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. And I want to do this video exhortation, land backing on a video that Apostle Gabar had done, going into basically, make peace with your father. And as of recently, he just made another video, a second video on it. And but the very first video that he made about making peace with your father, that was the first video I had seen. And that video is the reason why I even reached out to my father, and had not Apostle made that video, I probably wouldn't even, entertain the thought of trying to get to know him or anything. A little bit of backstory, a little background. My dad, he was in the military, and most of my younger childhood, he wasn't really there. He was in the military. He was, also working, and different things, different circumstances or whatnot. Like I said, he was just basically in and out of my life. The times that he was around, they were great, but he was like a mystery still to me. He was around, but I really didn't know anything about my, his side of the family, or should I say my side of the family, because your father's side of the family really is your side of the family more than your mother's. And I really didn't know any that much of that side of my family, because we really didn't, have that conversation. Like I said, he was in and out of my life, so again, there was a big question mark over him. But the times that he was there, they were great. We did a lot of things together. He taught me a lot of things, told me a lot of things in the times that he was there. And nevertheless, we really didn't have a really good, deep relationship, and just want to say that, again, if it wasn't for the Apostle, making that video, I probably wouldn't have reached out to him and had the type of connection that I had with him, for about a year and a half later, before he passed away. And I really wish that I would have done that a lot sooner. I really wish that I would have had that connection with him a lot sooner, or developed that connection with him a lot sooner, prior to, hearing the video of the Apostle, like reaching out and, really getting to know him. And, he passed away, July of 2023. And, we had a great relationship for that year and a year and a half that we did build. We talked almost every day, literally. I learned so much about him. I wish I really got to know more about him. There's so many other questions that I have that I wish I could have had the relationship with him. But where I stand at with him now, and or should I say where I stand at with him before his passing, we talked about everything, and I'm glad about that, and I'm happy about that. It's one of the best things that I've ever could have done, was to really make that bond with my pops like that, man. So, these really is just an exhortation of encouragement for brothers to reach out to their pops, man, to reach out to your father and make that connection, because that was probably the best thing that I could have done, was talk to my father and get to know him. And the only regret that I have is not doing it a lot sooner, and getting to know him, like, on that level, and as well as feeling good about where we stand at before his passing. you know I told him about, our conversations got so deep that we talked about the truth. And he said that he knew about it and everything. He knew the names. I gave him the names and everything. And I kind of had a sense that he knew about it, because when I was younger, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but when I was younger, I had this book that was given to me when I was a kid, and it was a book of Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve in the book was Jake. They were melanated people of color, and that always stuck out to me as a kid, as like, wow, that looks, you so often to see, a white Adam and Eve, whitewashed and shit. But that, looking back on it now, it made sense to me, and I wonder why it clicked so much with me, and why that when I had these conversations with him, it clicked with him as well. So that's the beautiful thing about it. And the most peaceful thing about it is that he told me that he was happy that I was still following what I was following and doing what I was doing, and that he believed it, and he said that he was proud of me. And that was a great thing to hear from my father, because I always wanted him to be, when he seen me, be pleased, that I wouldn't be like the rest of these niggas or nothing like that. Our conversations, pretty much crushed that idea of, me being of the world and all of that. When you go into Sirach, and it speaks about how basically when a man passes on, a father passes on, he's not worried about his son, because his son is like him, and a lot of Jakes are as wild bulls out here, and as a black father, as they would say in America, the biggest fear is your son being out there getting caught up into all these different things, because there's so much things that Jake can fall into in this crazy ass world. And thankful for our spiritual fathers, which are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They taught us the way through the Spirit, man. How to be, and how to how to move within the world. And he basically seen that, and he was pleased, man. So, call hello Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, for that, for waking me up and having my spiritual fathers as well as me, making peace with my biological father, But let's see here. I just want to get a scripture. All right, I'm gonna go to Exodus. All right, this is Exodus, because I've been talking too long. I'm bringing out any scriptures, so I'm gonna bring out this. This is Exodus 20:12. It says, "Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God, Yahweh, given thee." All right, so A lot of Jake, you know, they don't understand the curses, man. They don't understand all these different things and how we're plagued, and you know, they grow up with resentment against their father and their mother, and they hate them, you know. But this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, these secret things that we understand now because our spiritual fathers, all right, we understand that that's the way things are, and, you know, and there's no reason for us to be, you know, mad at them, man. All right, there's no reason for us to be mad at them because we're under the curses, man. You know, so once you understand that, you get a sense of peace of mind, you know, at like, okay, you know, this is of our own doings, man, you know, because we was disobedient. So, you know, we ought to build that relationship, you know, with our Father, man. All right, it's enough that, you know, the world is already beating us down as it is, you know, as us understanding how this world works, you know. So understanding this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding now, or this truth, you know, you need to cut your dad some slack, man. Excuse me. You need to cut your father some slack, man, because you understand the truth now, and you understand that we're under these curses, and that these things are gonna befall our people, man. All right, and that's just the way the cookie crumble, man. All right, but the best thing that you could do, all right, is build that relationship with your father, man. All right, let's see here. All right, let me get just one more scripture here. Bear with me. Shalakia. All right, this is Proverbs 20:20. And it says, whoever curseth his father or mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscured darkness. So that's right, man. So, you know, you have a lot of disobedience that's going on in the black household, man. You know, mothers and daughters are going head to head. Fathers and sons are going head to head in these last days, which is prophecy, you know, but also curses, you know, that's on our people. You know, Jake is getting in shootouts with his father, you know, shooting at each other. Ain't that crazy? You know, kids are thinking about, plotting on, you know, murdering their mother and their father. You know, you got all these crazy, wicked stuff that's going on, man. You know, in these last days, man. All right, and the Lord said it's gonna be that way. But and a lot of that is because, you know, there's no balance in the household. The father's not in the household. A lot of these households are built on just a woman in the household. You know, no order, no nothing. You know, these kids grow up as wild bulls, man, because they don't have no guidance. They don't have nobody to guide them and show them. And even if the father is in the home, you know, the woman is the head and not the man. You know, so our you know, our foundation is all messed up, all screwed up. You know, the culture and the world is grooming this generation of kids, you know, to do whatever they want, be disrespectful, and, you know, just be wild beasts, man. But, you know, the scriptures have given us, you know, basically order, man. All right, and understanding to these things, man. Okay, and as the apostle said again, man, just work out those things with your parents, man, your biological father. Work that out with them, man. Call them, tell them, you know, try to build a relationship with them. If not, just, you know, call them to say that, hey, Pops, I love you. whatnot, if you have that if you have that ability to, you know. And some brothers' cases, that's not the case, you know. But this is encouragement, as the apostle was saying, for brothers that do have fathers to reach out and do that, man. And like I said, that was one of the greatest things that I could have done, was to reach out to my father and build that relationship like I did. And if you have a father, man, do it. You know, reach out to him. Try to build that relationship, man. That'd be the best thing that you could have done. But that's pretty much it. Pretty much just my little testimony of what the apostle was going into, and how it moved me to want to have a relationship with my father, and how that was one of the best moves and greatest things that I could have ever done, honestly. So with that being said, again, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Lord willing, I say shalom.